What's up everybody, Manny here. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the climbing gym. As you can see, the 45er is in the process of renewal at the moment, and that's why I thought I'm gonna make some analytic bouldering on some weird color boulders which we recently created during the recent rescrewing. So let's jump right into it. I've got here this 6C. It's a green boulder, as you can see, with these blue yellow holes. We've got two footholds here, down there, and you can use the boxes as well, these volumes on which the two starting holes, for example, are mounted. And then we've got this really strange hole up there, and right of that, I don't know how I should say that, is the top hold. So as always, I'm gonna make a little picture with the holes marked so that you can stop now and find the solution yourself if you would like to do so. And so let's see how this works out. First, of course, I try to do this somehow statically to reach the next hole statically, but that's rather impossible. I'm missing, like, I don't know, half a meter almost in height there. So I thought, okay, I've got to go for a dynamic solution here. And what I figured out is that I gotta, this is kind of an undercling edge, this hold on the red box up there. So I thought if I could hit it in a Gaston-like move, or in a Gaston-like fashion, and kind of push myself away from the lower box, it would maybe work out. So, that's sometimes how you have to what's the thinking process behind these kind of coordinative problems. Find the position which is actually holdable, and then just try to get into this position somehow. And as you can see, I'm trying to shoot myself up there, and while I'm doing so, I am also switching my right hand into a pushing position. Let's take a look at this attempt here. Here it worked out, and I think I'm gonna do a little slow-mo here in a second to kind of repeat this, to take a look at it more exactly. Yeah, I'm reaching the top here. Well done, man. Peace off now, please. Okay, slow motion. As you can see, look at my right hand. Bop. I switched into the pushing position while I'm flying to the next hole, basically. Alright, so let's take a look at the next boulder. A 6C on a very vertical wall here. Pretty interesting boulders. Looks super straightforward, super easy, but it's kind of tricky and kind of hard at the same time. I think it's quite tough for a 6C, to be honest. As you can see, we've got here really slopey green holes, and you've got these two screw holes here on this big sloper there, and these are gonna be important. We've got this small side pull here, kind of an edge hole, and then the big top volume here at the roof. And here, one more time, the boulder as a whole, so that you can find the solution yourself. Pause the video if you want. So let's see how this goes. Basically, you gotta take this first starting hold here as an undercling. It's a pretty bad undercling, to be honest, and it's already quite a challenge to get your second foot up onto this box, which is allowed as well, of course. I think I forgot to mention that. And then you reach over to the side sloper pull, and you've got to get your fingers into these little screw holes there. And if you hit the thumb and your I think it was your middle finger right, then you can pinch it together somehow and stand up on this box, and that takes quite a lot of power in your thigh, funny wise. So quite a strong thigh is not a mistake on this boulder here. And then you're standing in this really shitty position. As you can see, you've got this side pull and you don't really know what to do. And then comes another one-legged squat, so to say, and this time on the right foot to the top hole. And that's basically it for this boulder. Maybe we can see this one more time. Yeah, I'm brushing the holes, of course, because these holes, they get really shitty really quickly. If you make one attempt, you already can feel that you're slipping off the next time because they suck up moisture, and that's not good. So let's take a look at how this went out. Left foot on the box, reaching over to the slopey side pull. God, my voice is a mess still. And then you add your second foot, make this almost one-legged squat on the left foot, and then up, switch over to the left, match the side pull here, and then you gotta kind of press slightly against this wall here, put your right foot onto this super slopey foothold and press yourself up. So pretty fascinating boulder. I think I made another shot from the side to kind of demonstrate how bad this start hold actually is. As you can see, it's not kind of an in-cut undercling or something, it's just a sloper basically that is the other way around. And from there you're pressing yourself over, and as you can see, take a look at my heel, and the heel of the left foot, it's also stepping on this box here, and this makes it a bit easier to perform this one-legged squat to the side pull. As you can see, once you've got both of your feet on the box, you kind of have to find this foothold here at the right spot so that you don't slip off and push yourself up to the top hold. Pretty cool slab balance problem, you know, as you find it often in competitions and stuff. And here we've got another boulder, 7A plus, screwed by my humble self. These yellow holes here, and you can use all boxes, and that's gonna be pretty significantly important, I would say. As you can see, we've got a lot of boxes here around the corner of this overhang. Now we've got also this quite interesting side pull here, gonna be quite important. Another box here, another big pyramid box here, and up there we're gonna have a complex of another 2 boxes. And then on the left side we've got the yellow top hold again. So here comes the picture with all the holes that you're gonna need to find the solution yourself. A little bit confusing, but I'm trusting in you here, guys. Let's see how this works out. I think this worked out in the first attempt. We go around the corner, use the red box down there as a foothold, and then go as high as possible as our body strength allows it. And it is a really fine toe hook. I like this a lot because it allows you to do everything statically. And then you go around the corner of the overhang onto the big pyramid volume, and as you can see with these boxes, it matters a lot how you grip them. Okay, the boxes are quite complex. Boxes make boulders quite complex because they are big. You can grab them in many different ways, you can step them in many different ways. You really have to use your brain to find the perfect way to do so. So let's go on to the last boulder here, 7A, screwed again by my humble self. Let's check it out. I've got here this side pull, little foothold down there, and then another side pull, big pyramid box again, another pyramid box. Here is another foothold. Really strange constellation on the first side, and then we've got here this strange top hold sticking on the roof here. Yet again, here is the picture with all the holes so that you can find the solution yourself, hopefully. And let's see how this works out. So as far as I can remember, I went pretty mad on this problem because I had the feeling it should go anywhere anytime soon, but I couldn't stick it for quite a while. And as you can see, we've got a big move to the right, then match this hold, kind of step the wall here with your right foot and make a heel hook on the starting hold with your left foot, and then here this sneaky toe hook to switch onto stepping mode. Swing your feet over here, technically not very precise to say the least. Here I'm slipping off already, of course, like a sack of potatoes. But anyway, you've gotta, yet again, you have to find out how you have to handle this pyramid in the middle of the wall here. And as I figured out, you kind of take it very straightforward at the beginning, but then you have to switch your left hand. Take a look at my left hand now. I'm switching direction. And once you do that, you kind of get into a position where you push yourself up in a Gaston-like move to this second pyramid here. And as you can see, this is quite a hard move because the further you get, the harder it becomes. And here I'm already quite mad because I have the feeling I'm so close, but still so far away, actually. So let's take a look at the ascent. Making the heel hook, toe hook, stepping, holding the body strength and letting go in the last moment to hit the foothold right away. Switching the left hand over to another direction and then push and push and push and push and the last bit with a little bit of dynamic power. That's quite an awesome move actually, I think. And then I think I switched my feet, stepped against the wall with my right foot, and make a really high step onto that pyramid from before, and then you can push yourself into this kind of strange top hold up there. So guys, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something from it. It was a pleasure to me to introduce you to these very weird, very strange boulders. Not necessarily that hard, but strange solutions. As you can see, the 45er is worked on. I see you next time. Hopefully it's finished by then.